Welcome to the new season on the new game. We will see how it will turn out. Hopefully, we'll see who's fast. We'll see who is not fast. Some things may change. From practice, I've seen that Ibrahim is well fast. And we will see. So yes, hello everyone. Happy that you joined me. We'll see if Ibrahim will keep with his old tradition of getting out of the pits first. Yes, he is. I can see the guy already. He is going out. Oh, he managed it. He managed it. That may be a good luck charm for the whole season. He's definitely happy with that. So yes, we will see how everything will unfold here. We have a full grid, pretty fast people here. Will be pretty interesting to see how they will do on this, first race of first season of a new season on a new game. So yes. Okay. So if anyone is wondering, I'm streaming on Xbox, and I was trying to tinker with alerts and stuff like that, but I'm not really too good with that, and I was trying the owned extension, but I didn't have time to really dive into it and set it up properly, and now it will just be answering you with thanks for the fouls, which I am very grateful, of course. So thank you for the foul, guys, as well. Right. I think everything. If you think that I don't know, sound is too low, too high, my voice is too low, too high, then yeah, don't be afraid to type it in. Anyway, Ibrahim now on his first hot lap of a W2W new season. Hopefully he will not get impeded, but I'm sure that the quality of our drivers, they just know. So yeah, he gets a small tow and get out of the way. Nice. Ooh, slightly touching grass there. Spectator camera, the spectator menu. I think Banyan crashed in the chicane. He's not in the chicane here, he's on the minimap somewhere here. Well, that's really unlucky for Banyans. Alan Boy, he was seeming really confident for this race, so I'm sure he won't be happy with that lap. So far, Kyle, a guy that will be definitely fighting for the G2 championship, is fourth spot. I would say pretty Who here? It's Ella. No, Ella is Tony Hakkinen goes through the line. He's second now, behind Ibrahim. Back champion. I think I might have. He's currently the last guy with a time on board. There's still some people that didn't go out. Jamie's still in the pits. K5 it says in the pits, but I don't. Next up, Ksha started his lap. We'll see what he can do. As there. Fairly steady. Ella in the meantime shares as he bails out. Now Wads in a beautiful kick. Zauber. Pump it, Wads! Pump it! Crosses 116.9. So around the middle of the pack. There are still some people that didn't set their laps. I think K5's AI is having an aneurysm, or I don't know what's going on there. But he wasn't disqualified so far yet, so that's good. As Jamie starts his lap, so pump it, Jamie. Ow! Did he invalidate there? I think he did. Yeah, he bails out. Well, at least he knows at the beginning that his lap is not good, so he can just save those tires and maybe go for another run. Did Watts start now? I think Watts had an small. First sector, 2/10 up. So definitely faster. That was a prank. Skipping it on the track. But he doesn't have ERS anymore. He will be able to recover some of it here, then just dump it on the back straight. Oh! Or that was just another prank of the small luck. Sorry for that. Sorry, this guy got slightly distracted. So far, like halfway through the session, Marek has put that Alpine in the top spot. I think he should be safe with that lap. I think Ibrahim should also be safe with his lap. I'm not sure why is he going out again. And Tony also should feel that he is safe. Is Ellen Boy going for it again? No, I don't think he is. Out through the line. It does better his time a bit, but it's still not a safe time, definitely. Jandy will be preparing himself for his another flying. Kyle all fast laps right now. Might have started. He's another flyer. As K5 is still in the middle of the slightly faster shifty only. Well, basically he's the same pace. It's only 200s faster. See how he will fare here. It is his home track. He is fast. He comes from the league down under. I'm not sure if he really hit the wall, because unfortunately I have sometimes small lags and it can be really misleading. At least it might be a bit entertaining, a bit more maybe entertaining. Yes. So before the final runs, it's Marek, Ibrahim, Tony Akin and Jamie in fourth, really good time. ERC unofficial, Chico, Kyle, Old Fly. I'm sorry, I don't remember what's your as I think what just posted a seventh time. Well, looks like for now it looks like everything under 17th is fairly safe, maybe. Well, not safe, but I think if you would do time around 1:16.7, then you should be safe. Especially that there's Bunions and K5, so only 3 people to beat really. Ella is currently on a hot lap. She's faster on her time, and I imagine she must be really faster overall, because that's 1:17.7 cannot be making a normal lap. Oh, Old Fire is Jacob, okay. Oh, yeah, that was a Hungarian. That's really close, those 4. Really close, and then 5th. It will be interesting. Do we have anyone on the flying lap? Alan Boy. He is. He will show that. I'm not sure if playing, but that was definitely what he did. Now he is under pressure. He can do one. I had to restart my console again, so I'm really sorry for those technical difficulties. Unfortunately, I don't have the best net here, and but we are back for the most important part. So just in who cares about the other part of Q2? It doesn't matter. Now it's when everything is at stake. So Ibrahim is first under 116. Tony Hakkinen not far behind him, and Kyle, really good time, really good time. That makes me a little bit nervous before tomorrow, but hey, we'll see. As LM Boy, did he retire or did he bin? Can please someone tell me? So yes, but we are back live, of course. As ERC unofficial didn't put a good lap so far, as the session comes to a close. I imagine he had some issues. Okay. So Marek thinks his time will be enough. Well, judging by the looks of it, it should be. Ella right now is so lap just behind her is Alpine of Marek. Tony Hakkinen retired from session. Oh no, sorry, it's Diamonds on an outlap. He's on an outlap. Why he's driving so close to her? I don't understand it. But anyway. I don't think Ella is, yeah, she's 10 seconds ahead. As Jamie oh, he invalidates. He invalidates, unfortunately, caught in 4K or something. So people are now finishing or rather starting their last stints. As well, looks like top 5 won't be, bettering their times. So, and Shifty also, so top 7 is fairly locked, you might say. So anyone faster than that will definitely get through, I would imagine. As this is Jamie, and unfortunately is invalidated, so you'll have to hope that no one behind him will be faster. So we have 4 cars, and leads them slightly ahead is Chico. Ooh, he gets a small slide. It won't help him. I didn't pay attention to his split, unfortunately, as he bails out. As Ella goes through the line, she goes faster. Diamonds goes faster as well. Gary bails out, and Arweb also bails out, so this will be our top 10. Guys, people that made it, it's Chico, ERC unofficial, Jamie Hester, King Gas, and Arweb. Fortunately. No, sorry, Chico is okay. I'm sorry, I didn't notice that. Chico is in 10th. Yeah, he only had 14 people because Watts had an oopsie. So that will be our top 10. Oh yeah, Gary is spitting. That's why. Okay, now we Gucci. So, not race director. So, Ibrahim first, again. Tony Hakkinen on medium tires, 116. That's a statement if I ever seen one. Kyle, very fast. Marek, Diamonds, Oldfly, Jacob, Shifty, Alan Boy, Ella, and Chico. Unfortunately, no longer with us in this qualifying session. Here's the unofficial Jamie Hester, Gary, and R-Web. They will be already thinking about strategy for the upcoming race. How to, navigate through the first chicane after the race starts. But now we'll be heading to the final qualifying round. Okay. As we've loaded up into the session. Hello, Firelina. Good to have you here. Yes. So currently, Ibrahim and the Ferrari is fighting for a first spot out, and Ferrari wins it. He wins this psychological warfare. That will have to sting. That was Lamboy, yes. Lamboy ups one over Ibrahim. Good for him. Oh, Jamie invalidated turn one. Yeah, I saw that the camera got it. Having Gary behind you must be really frightening. I know, so I can tell, but I can say from experience. Anyway, Alan Boy will be the first one to start his flying lap. Right, well, not right behind him, but not far behind him. Will be Ibrahim. Will be interesting to see will those be just bunkers or like statement laps. But I imagine they go on the used tires here, or if they saved, then maybe they can use 2 runs of fresh. But I don't think that might be the case. So Alan Boy will be... Oh yes, I forgot about all the stuff here. Sorry. Okay. So Alan Boy will be starting his first lap. Try to maybe go through this camera. It's fairly smooth so far. I think he was a bit defensive here. Of course, I'm just a D2 scrap, but I think you can be more aggressive on this corner. Now it's 330 per hour going into this chicane. Keeps it on track, doesn't cut thing. As he, we already saw that error today, touching this grass on the left hand side before this corner. That can catch people off guard, as well as, that's what I wanted to say, catching a bit of grass here. It can also catch people off guard. Anyway, Ibrahim doesn't. Yeah, I think. Oh, he's on mediums. Okay. He wasn't doing the lobby. I think he was just hitting them up. So we will have another person going through. I think now will be Shifty Wiza with his first lap. I imagine will be faster than the Lamb Boys. And he will go through the line with 1:16.5. Respectable time, but I think that in this lobby he will have to do better than that to think to be, you know, somewhere in the upper regions of the grid. Anyway, in the meantime, sorry, Chico Medas 16.1, also on mediums. Very interesting. Marek 16.4. I imagine it was on used tires. We'll have Ella now. Oh, she overshot a bit this corner. She still has a lot of ERS left at the end of this lap. 16.8. As we will have now, we won't have another Ferrari spitting. As Kyle is the only person now currently on the lap. 7th gear through here. Catches a bit of a toe over the curb. You can see, you can hear, I don't know, I hope you can hear those tires working hard. And what will be his time? Under 16, no, 16.1, currently first. Very respectable. It doesn't look fast lap. Ella she does have 100% of battery. Will she go for one more? Yes, she will go for one more run on those tires. I think we can easily take a ride of our back-to-back champion. See what she can produce this year. Easier to get to the top than to keep the spot there. She managed it for one season. She managed to do it again. Nice smooth line there, not going lower than 6th gear. But her wing setup is really low. I think look, it's 320 DRS. So Alemboy I think had 330. Real aggressive through there. Really nicely cut the line. Well, not cut the line, but cut the corner. Here for... Yeah, well, I think it's a good lap. It's really hard to say always, but I think it's a fairly good lap. 116.3. It's one of the better laps of today. That gives her third place. As Gary will come for Hester. We'll see. We're going to bail out. Jacob started his lap now. Last game there on the previous corners you could get like triple warnings for one track invalidation, so yeah, they fixed at least that. It's an indie company, they don't have much time to work on this game, not much people to work on this game, I imagine. But looks like maybe she slide there, so that will compromise a lot, I think. Yes, he bails out unsurprisingly, as Chico is going for another run right now. See from the split what he will be able to do. He is slightly faster, 43.9. Well, M-Boy goes fastest, but let's stick. I'm sorry I missed that. Let's stick with Chico Muedas, because the ooh, and Chico lost. Oh, Chico. I imagine would have been one word going through his head. It was a word that starts with P. Anyway, Tony Hakkinen will prepare himself, I think, for his flyer. I think we can spectate him, because no one will be doing any other flying laps. And I don't know about you, but I know that I can maybe learn a thing or two watching Tony Hakkinen lap. So yes, we will be watching Tony Hakkinen's lap. Not going through the keeping it in fourth all the time. Slide. It might have. I think it costed him some time. Burning ERS. .320. He did. He invalidated. That. I think that's what Maps is saying, isn't it? Or am I mistaken? Yeah, I think he invalidated, and he won't have time to set a time. So that's really unfortunate for Tony. As Shifty now, first guy to go under 160. Challenge accepted, I think, by other people. Ibrahim will try to set his time now. He will be first to cross the line, I think, so we will just stick with him for time being. He also seemed very fast, so it won't be bad to just, watch how he's driving through here. Very close to the line. Just a downshift. I don't think he even braked. Very confident. I think he made maybe a slight mistake here. But what will be good? Ooh, it's good enough to be faster than Shifty by 500. Now we will have Kyle. He's also faster by around 2.5 tenths. Very early shifts, but I'm on distraction, so what can I know? He gets under 116, but it's only good enough for third. Really small margins between guys now. Marek will be finishing his lap in an Alpine, where this will put him. He was also showing pace. And crossed the line. Whoa, wow, 15.7. 2 tenths faster. As we will have now. Oh, sorry, I missed, I think, someone. But now we have Diamonds finishing his lap. And he is 9th. So, great lap by Marek in an Alpine. Second place for Ibrahim. To be quite honest with you, I thought that after Q1 and Q2 that guys might be slightly faster than he. Ooh, Chico did did this on mediums, this one 16.1. So that's your top 10. Marek on pole position, alongside him in front row Ibrahim, then Shifty Wiza, Kyle, Ellenboy, Ella, Chico, Jacob, and rounding up back row of top 10 is Diamonds and Tony Hakkinen. Unfortunately, couldn't set a timed lap. So there are some clouds you can see in the upper right corner. So Maybe there will be. Unfortunately, I don't have any weather report. And I have an info that will be reading up at in 3 minutes. It's 31, and whatever time zone you're in, is it 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, doesn't matter, but 31 in the end. Will rain in the end. That might make things interesting now regarding strategies. Because if there will be safety cars, then in theory, then this rain will be for a longer part of a race than it's forecasted. So it'll be interesting to see how things will pan out. As I think no one read it up, because we are still waiting. Yes. So, will Marek be able to keep his spot in an Alpine? We've heard that that Alpines are now, the fastest among equals. They are more equal than others. So, will he be able to use it to his advantage? Will Ibrahim be patient and wait for an attack, or maybe he will get a good start? Or if he doesn't get a good start, will he be patient and wait for his attack, or will he just try and barge his way through? We will see. Will Tony Hakkinen be able to do something from not back row? It's still 10th spot, so it's not that bad. But we know he's super fast, so it will be interesting to see his climb through the rank, through the field, if there will be. Well, Banyans, definitely Banyans had a crash in the beginning of quali, and he starts from the back. And will be also interesting to see what he can do from there. So yes, we will be reading soon, I think. Yes, as we are there, there's 5 laps. 5 laps, sorry, 5 lights, and they're off, and they've started already. And we will see how they manage to do. There goes. Well, something was happening. Anyway, there was something happening back there, but it looks like everything looks fairly, without big collisions. There's no one stranded in the back. As there's something with Marek, I think there's a bug with Marek's car, because he's, currently he's shown as last, and he's. Oh, okay, now it's everything. So yes, Marek had a great start. Ibrahim just behind him. Yes. Let's also see the tires. Well, most of the front on the mediums, rest of the guys. Look on Marek, but still is keeping it, fairly patient. Let's see position changes. K5 up by 12 positions. Is really cooking in that Haas right behind ERC official. As Chico had a really bad start, down 7 positions. So Watts, currently Russ unfortunately, but everyone after first lap, one big train. So we have seen now slight gap between K5 and Arweb, and we have DRS now open on the first lap, so we'll see if he will be able to catch back up to him. It's already 1.5 seconds, but let's focus now on the leaders, because right now we'll be approaching a DRS zone as Banyans already gets penalties. But now will Ibrahim go on charge with open DRS. Because right behind him there's Kyle. He also wants a piece of it. Oh yes, he manages to make the move stick. Kyle is patient, he's not going for any moves. Tony Häkkinen! I think he must have had an accident, and do we have a full safety car? Is it a virtual safety car or is it full? It's full safety car, I can see on the map, so something happened to Tony Häkkinen, and I'm not sure what. Internet got fucked up. Oh, I can relate to that. As we have a round of pit stops now, is there any damage somewhere here? No, it doesn't look like it. No, there was... I was just getting... Did he just switched from... that's interesting. I think he switched from mediums to mediums. Maybe he had a slide, because, currently in this year's version, slide spins and stuff can really, go up with your tire wear, up your tire wear. So maybe that's why he pitted, But anyway, well, Tony, you still have whole season. We know you're fast, so you can say that your internet fucked up, but we all know that it's just you being a good guy and letting us keep hope for longer, for other drivers. So we appreciate it, Tony, really. As we have Aston Martin in the lead, and Aston Martin, well, we can say Ibrahim is an Aston Martin sandwich, as I think we will have at least, I think we only will have one more lap of safety car. So it doesn't look like it will be in this lap, as something happened to Wads, left the session. Let me know if you need anymore, because I'm afraid to, crash or something like that from myself. Yes, Arweb is pitting again. Something happened with his wing on this previous lap. Will be pretty interesting to see. I'm always mad that they can't add to the game just an option to not change your tires when you're going to the pit lane, because just go for a wing change, and you don't want to change your tires. It's not an option for you. So, EA, if you're listening, because of course you would be listening and watching the stream. So we add this. A small thing, I think, not a colder one. As Ibrahim is shaking it, baby. He's aggressively weaving. As Watts joined. Are we having another lap of safety car? Maybe it's because of Arweb, who is really not catching up ground fast. As K5 is pitting now, and is Arweb pitting again? And Banyans is pitting as well. what's happening? Did something happen to... No, it doesn't look like K5 has issues with... That... I'm so confused right now. I am so confused. Anyway. Back to the top. Safety car in this lap, surely, even if those back markers won't get to the grid, but I imagine that the McLaren should be able to, with Banyans, should be able to catch up. As I said this, he actually fucked up. I don't see what's... Oh. This is not Bunyan's weekend. This is really not Bunyan's weekend, and I think we can leave it at that, not to, you know, it's unfortunate what's happening. Anyway, we'll be ready for the restart. Guys are playing Snake. And we'll see if Ibrahim will be able to catch Kyle and Marek by surprise. Remember, Kyle is a D2 reserve, and he's definitely showing that his pace is more than that, but we will have to live through it. Anyway, we're getting ready to restart, and goes. Ibrahim goes, but it still wasn't the best restart. Dexify is all, Kyle is all over him. He's burning now. He will want to, I think, overtake him, as... No, not this time. As everything else is looking fairly... Jamie was ghosted. I don't know what happened there. As Jacob was looking maybe for a move over there. Watts has left the session, unfortunately, again. As meantime, there's Dexify is all over the back of Ibrahim. Gary is the second person to get penalty for track limits after Banyans, and now we will go free wide. No, they are paced, but Kyle overtakes Marek and Ibrahim, and oh, sorry. I will try and invite you, Watts. I just hope it won't fuck up my internet. Right. Was Jamie gets his penalty? If you know anything about Jamie, you know that is very surprising. And currently our top three is really close to, well, not top 3, everyone is close to each other, everyone from top 10 is close to each other. Then there's King Gas, which is has a slight gap to ARC, but he just managed to make it, to bring it down. As he is, oh, I think, you can see on the left hand side on the telemetry, sorry, as someone went for a shortcut. That didn't went well for Ellen Boy. Ella gets right past through him. Anyway, what I was about to say, on the left-hand side of the telemetry, and the part where the ERS, brake limit is, you can see the mode that they are in. It's medium, hot lap. I don't know if you know what if you see what I'm talking about, but hopefully. Anyway, Ellen Boy now overtakes Ella back as Diamonds gets past. Oh, he's in a fight with Jacob. I don't think anyone will try and yield here, as we have a safety car. What happened? What happened? Why do we have safety car? Oh, I think I know why we have safety car. This is not Banyan's race. As we will have now people pitting, as Banyan's retired from the session. As And Dexify has a 10 seconds for severe collision, but it looks like his wing is okay. Ooh, Bunions. We have an inside info that safety car wiped Bunions out, so it might have not been him who caused the safety car. I'm just wondering what happened to Kyle. Kyle is showing his surprise at the 10-second penalty in Discord chat. I imagine that just keep the footage and what do I want to say? And yeah, keep the footage posted in incidents, and you will get those 10 seconds removed. I think, well, if you can't take control of the track. We have some. What's going on there? Oh, Ibrahim. Yep. Ibrahim. I'm sorry, but it was so funny. He got what? He got I have no idea what happened to Ibrahim. He just decided to go for a penalty record, I think, in like 2 seconds. He got 40 seconds of penalty. What a guy. What a guy. Well, we will see, because it was a pretty opportunistic move to dive on the pit, and I'm not sure if stewards will get those seconds left, those penalties back to him. So yeah, but now it will be interesting to see. Safety car will be in this lap. It will be interesting to see what all of them can do on those tires. I imagine 8 lap of Wads want an invite. Marek will be preparing himself for a restart. In the mean, what happened to where's Oldfly? Why that? Why is Alemboy on Inters? What is he beached? Looks like he's beached. You can't park there, mate. I'm sorry, because we have a restart or not? No, we have a safety car or not? I have no idea. I'm sorry, I'm just so confused. I have no idea what's happening right now. And anyway. There will be Ibrahim will try and get his positions back, especially on those softs. So I think it will be quite entertaining. Oof! I think there was a small contact there. Was it? As it started to rain. So was the Inters 5 was Inter's the 500 IQ move, as there is stuff happening. Sorry, sometimes this camera can be confusing. We have virtual safety car right now. Shit is going down here, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm too old to catch up to all of it. Unfortunately, this virtual safety car fucks up with LM Boy's 500 IQ plan. Right, that's... yeah. That's... oof. Everyone now is pitting for Inters, apart from the... we have, sorry, if we have a fight for the lead, I think they might. Well, is it? There's still DRS, I think. So dry tires to their advantage still, but this virtual safety car really, really gave advantage to people that pitted, I think. So we have Jamie in the lead on 10-lap-old Hearts. Will any of them pit right now? They're staying out. DRS, I think, is still enabled. Yes, it is. So they might try, and eke this out as much as they can. But it doesn't look, by the intervals, it doesn't look like they are really, getting ahead of them, of those people on Inters. So I think we are now around the, crossing point. So they have to pit, I think, by the looks of it. As John D gets a penalty, we had a fight between... Ibrahim, I think, is struggling in the rain. Gary is, well, they are just shaking their asses. As I don't think there's anything happening here, as Hassam loses position to LM Boy right now. LM Boy on a rise. I'm not sure. Well, I don't think he will be able to get those tires till the end, but I think no one might be able to get those tires through to the end. As John D overtook Diamonds, I think, under DRS. As Jamie and Ella are pitting, Chico decided to stay. I don't think it's a good decision. We'll see where people come out after their pits, Jamie and Ella. Kind of us. Unofficial gets warnings, and Jamie manages to get out 8th. Ella is in 10th. And Arweb takes place from Jamie. He is still on. Oh, as Jamie fights back, but on the outside there, I don't think you stand a chance. But he's right on the back of Arweb. Will he make? I don't think he will go for a move here, but he might try and go for a move here, as next up Shah retired in the pit lane. DRS is still there. Yeah, I think might, yeah, that was just how do you say it? How do you call it? He had to overtake him, as Chico still decides to stay on those laps, on those tires. Alemboy made a mistake somewhere, because I think he's further behind Chico than he was, or maybe I'm just tripping as DRS is disabled right now and Hesam decides to pit. And Chico, I imagine, will have loads of trouble on this lap now to, you know, keep it fairly competitive. As Hesam goes out of the pit just in the middle of fight of King Gaz and Ibrahim. But he's is he in AI? And I didn't notice that. Anyway, as something happened to our web, I think there was, his end plates look okay. I think there was a small, you know, come and go with Jandy. We will see if we will see that in the incidents post race. So currently, well, Jamie is on the well, better tires than Fury by 2 laps. So will he be able to catch up to people ahead of him? We already had what, 3 safety cars, so unofficial is oopsie. That was an oopsie, unfortunately. Well, we don't know for Echo if D1 is worse than D2 because D2 hasn't raced yet. So hopefully you didn't jinx it. Anyway, something jinxed an official's wing. I wonder if it was his mistake or maybe there was some contact with Kyle. As it looks like Alemboy and Marek are getting... As Kyle! What happened to Kyle? Kyle had a massive oopsie. Oh my god. That was really unfortunate. Yeah, hopefully. But we have another safety car now. And this will flatten out the... Flatten out? I don't know, but you know, compact the grid. Watts gets a speeding, it's a drive-through penalty for speeding under a safety car, but I think that's his race done for time being. Let's see how are we looking with penalties. Nothing more than 3 seconds apart from where did Ibrahim? I think well, there was a part where Ibrahim had like 20 seconds penalty, wasn't it? I'm not sure if we updated the... I'm not sure if we updated the... Jamie gets a drive-through for speeding under safety car. Well, that's unfortunate. I wonder if what's happening, is it bugs or you know, in the company, or what the fuck is happening here actually, because there are like loads of weird penalties. How are you, P2 Chico? Because you are that good. Anyway, we'll see if safety car will be in this lap, but there are still... Vats went out on mediums. Was it his AI? Because that is fascinating. We have safety car in this lap. I don't think. I think Watts will... Why did Watts go out on mediums? I'm just wondering. controlling. It's and he has left the session. Now AI will have to pick the... well, we have to look on it in the bright side. We still have 75% of the grid left. We are past the halfway point of rain in Melbourne. It's not that bad, I would say. We'll have one more lap in the safety car here. Safety car will be us. This AI pitted. I came out again on mediums. I can't comprehend that, as I already said. As I think we will have a safety car in this lap, hopefully. I wasn't invited. Anyway. Chica is really far behind right now, Jamie Hester's. Jamie Hester still has a drive-through penalty for speeding under safety car. Which is also very interesting if he really did that or is it some kind of a fucking bug. Sorry for swearing, but I think you understand. It can be really frustrating for drivers as it's not in as we'll be heading to the last part of the race, 10 laps. Jamie has a drive-through, but will he has to pit? Ella will she has to pit? Chico is in a really good spot right now after his prolonged stint on those dry tires. So yes, I hope we will be preparing to race now. Let's see how. Also kind of. No, I think Ibrahim shed around 30 seconds of penalties for those who let them know. As we have Hesam 10 places, Jamie up 11 places. As we will have safety car in this lap, we will see when Jamie goes for his drive-through. Kick friends, hi Harvey. Yes, we are kick friends. But unfortunately, one kick DNF'd and the other kick had to, but has a drive-through. As he goes for the drive-through straight away, that might be a smart choice. It catches people by surprise. As Chico now takes the lead, and it will be interesting to see if Ella will be able to hold on to the second spot. Ooh, as we have Ferrari of Ella. I'm sorry for No, it was a commentator curse. Sorry for that. As we have Alemboy looking for a move on Marek. Fairly quick, but Marek keeps his position. Very good clean racing in those conditions. As Haas makes mistake, and it allows Shifty to go past him. Behind, there's a lot of cars. Diamonds is looking to take advantage of Ella now, as we have 4 people here fighting, you know, like 2 pairs of side by side basically. As Diamonds on the outside of Ella, Ella tries to cut back, but that's not a great camera angle for this. We have a great scrap here for 6th place, you can say. As Ella is unfortunately going backwards, as Ibrahim and Jandi are now also fighting here. We have now a good shot, maybe that will allow us to see more. As Ibrahim goes on the outside, touches grass and loses a lot of time. And King Gas is now trying to capitalize on it as well. That's really dangerous to be in this spot here, but manages to keep it fairly safe. So, as now Ella and K5 are fighting side by side, and K5 is coming up on top of this fight. Marek got a 3-second penalty. That might be really important in the end. As now Jandi overtook Ella. This race is not looking good for her. Currently, she was 2nd. Now she's 10th. A spread of like 1 or 2 laps. As the field spread a bit, but now apart from Ibrahim, who will now have a go at Ella's as well. Does Ella have damage? Because it's unfortunate. It's like, you know, in this baby driver, she just goes backwards. This race, Gary will try maybe and hunt her down now. Diamonds gets really close to Shifty. Yes. Ella is... There must be some issues with Ella, because she's definitely a lot slower than guys around her. As now we have, you know, second, like a second gaps. It doesn't matter much without DRS if it's under or over a second. That looks like the field stabilized, whatever the word is, apart from Jandi, who wasn't stable for this corner. And we have a yellow flag. Something happened to Alemboy again, unfortunately. He was full of confidence ahead of this race, but Ferraris unfortunately aren't looking. It is not looking good for Ferraris for their finishing position in this race, unfortunately for Echo. Kick in the mud. Yeah, you know, they're just getting it out of the system before the 2 race where Kick will dominate. As Arweb tries to get some Bravo on his tires, that's not a good strategy. But looks like we have a fairly, you know, top 2. Fairly established. Then we will have battle for 3rd, as Alemboy now gets penalties. Overtakes King Gas. I think we can focus on the fight here, because we have three cars fairly close to each other. Shift using hot lap strategy. Diamonds as well. K5 is on none. Diamonds is trying to go for an overtake, and will he make it stick? He doesn't. Shifty is able to keep the position, and he has a lot of ERS more. So he might be able to burn and escape from Diamonds, and K5 I think will try and make a move on Diamonds now, because I don't think Diamonds will be able to burn a lot here. We'll try and save it, and yes, K5 on. K5 was going for it, but he isn't. Shifty leads this train. As I will stay on penalties, so that we will have some information. Because right now Shifty is third, I think, if my math is mathing correctly. ERC unofficial gets another 3 seconds. This might put him further and further down the field. As K5 goes for an opportunistic move on the outside, he manages to make it stick, apart not like one person whose name begins with an M, who wasn't able to make it stick in a D2 race last season. And he DNF'd someone. Anyway, K5 now gains position on Diamonds, and he will now try and make a move maybe with Shifty. As Ibrahim is now fighting with Jandy as well, they are really close to each other. Ella and Gary side by side, and Ella was trying to go for a move, but Gary didn't yield. She has 40%, he has 50%, he should be fairly safe here. As we still have K5 gunning for this Shifty's 4th spot, or 3rd. He gets slightly better exit, but he gets also not a good slide in the end there. Will he go for a move here now? I don't think so. He doesn't have a lot of ERS compared to Shifty, but is he going for a move? No, he will just stay behind him for time being, I think. In the meanwhile, Jandy is fighting with Ibrahim. Jandy was put on the more wet part of the track, and Ibrahim makes the move stick. Low key, Jamie was 20 seconds behind all other people, now he's 12. Will he be able to, on those fresher tires, catch up and gain maybe some points? Just we can also see this. As we have as status quo is kept here. Shifty in front of K5, in front of Diamonds. And Shifty now gets really close to Unofficial. Unofficial, his pace dropped a bit. So even on track he might not keep his 3rd spot. Jamie shaves another 2 seconds. I will always, have an eye on my kick friend. And Shifty, if he will manage to get through Unofficial and he's patient and maybe catch up slightly to Marek, he still has a chance for 2nd spot, as K5M5 has a really better exit. He now touches grass and is now on the wetter side of the track, but he makes a move stick. Beautiful driving for K5 from K5M5, straight from Philippines. as Jandy now was fighting with Arweb. Arweb unfortunately went for a spin there. And now K5 is in front of Shifty. We have 4 laps to go. 2 Hasses, but K5 is a reserve driver. Let's keep that in mind. As Jandy keeps fighting with Ibra, and there were some parts went flying. As K5 is now fighting with a Haas of his partner, and they are really putting wheel to as unofficial crashes. He gets another 3 seconds and he crashes. I understand that K5 was a faster guy here, but that was... Well, if Gunther saw that... Oh, he would have to replace few doors, I think. As now Shifty is right on the back of K5, where he's on a hot lap mode now. He's not burning, but both are on a hot lap. K5 has a really low ERS, and that also Diamonds is also on the back of both of them. And none of them has penalties. I'm not sure how it looks like with warnings, but yeah. And for now, Chico looks like if race is his to lose right now. He just has to keep it clean, because he has what? He has 5 seconds gap, let's say, because he has 2 seconds to Marek, and Marek has a 3-second penalty. As Unofficial finished his race in the pit, that allows them to go. That allows other people to overtake him. This allows Jamie maybe to get back and get 1 point from Hesam. Sorry, let's go back to this fight. We have a slightly bigger gap now between drivers. K5 is still with lowest ERS of all. As Jandy and Ibrahim are in a fight all the time. As well, unfortunately, Jandy has a 3-second penalty, but it looks like he might go for a move here on the outside. No. Switch back? I don't think it will work in this part of the track. Okay, we have bigger gaps. Those boys first for a little with a tighter line. Jandy, I think he has a better exit. This is Ibra cooling his tires, I don't know. Boys keep it further. As Jandy goes a bit wide, maybe it will allow him to have more speed on the exit, on the exit of the turn. He tries to have a cheeky look on the outside as Diamonds fell off. So it's now Will Shifty will try and go for a move on the last lap, because I don't think he has twice as DRS as K5. It'll be really interesting to see, and we still have this fight here just on track, because unfortunately Jandy has those penalties. So LM Boy maybe will try and have a look into Arweb. This will be for position, both of them have penalties. As we will start our last lap, will Shifty be able to take the second spot from K5? And maybe Marek will be able to get ahead. He only needs half a second. Now he just needs not even 2/10. So it's also possible because K5 might be, you know, more worried about defending from Shifty. Would be really interesting to see how it will turn out. Would Jandy go for a move here on Ibrahim? No, it looks eerily similar to what happened before. And Shifty is really far behind K5 now, over a second. But he kinda managed to get into Marek's, you know, the 3-second territory. So he might be, you know, third after all. As Jandy will not. Oh, as there was a slight contact between Mercedes and Red Bull. We will keep it here. As Ibrahim is really trying to go for him, and they. Oof, that was unfortunate. I'm sorry, and the race finished. Chico wins. K5 second, Shifty's third, Marek fourth, Diamond's fifth, R-Web. I don't think he will come. He will be sixth with these penalties. Yes, Ibrahim is 6th, R-Web 7th, Boy 8th, Gary 9th, Ella 9th, John D 11th, Jamie Hester 12th, and Hassan finishes. Will finish in 13th spot. So that was your race. I think it was a fairly entertaining race. So thanks for joining us. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Sorry for small technical difficulties in the quali. Thankfully race went without any problems. And really great drive from Chico. You have to say that. I was doubting his strategy of staying late on those tries, but it turns out it paid off for him most. So it's Chico, K5, Shifty, Marek, Diamonds, Ibrahim, R-Web, Boy, Ella, Gary, Martin, Jamie, Hassan, Unofficial, Wa, and our DNF versus Unofficial, Watts, Kyle, next up Shah, Jacob, Banyans, and unfortunately Tony Hakkinen. So thanks for joining us. Remember, tomorrow we have a D2 race, so that will be also fun. Yours truly will be there. Kyle will be there. Hopefully he will be able to repeat his results from this race. And yeah, guys, I will all see you tomorrow. I'll see you on track. So thanks for joining us, and have a nice evening. Cheers, guys.